Hey, what's up, guys? Just pulled up to this 3 flat I'm going to be looking at and replacing one of my condos with. Pretty excited about this one, but just wanted to quickly say something that's been on my mind, and since I got a little time, want to share it. Oftentimes when you're just getting a client, you're thinking about, yeah, I'm just gonna show a couple houses, they're gonna buy it. And sometimes that happens, but not necessarily that's the best thing that can happen. Here's why. I think that when the client buys the first property that you showed, or like second or third, you really haven't had enough interaction, situations, conversations, time spent with that client, and I think you do want that. And I think it's not always the best when the client buys right away, because you really don't have the relationship built in, like a strong, real good relationship. When you're selling, is showing a lot of houses, driving around a lot of them, and you're having a lot of meetings, those people are becoming more like a friends with you. And when the contracts are falling apart, you're becoming more friends, and then when you're having stronger relationships, you're getting more referrals. So that's kind of like you're actually building your business by not selling the property to a client right away. Think about it that way, and also when sometimes contracts fall apart, the whole deal is actually much easier. Think about it this way: you just bought it. You decided that you want to look and buy something, right? And all of a sudden, boom! It's right there, first showing, and you're going on the contract. You're the buyer. You're scared. It's scary. It's you don't know what's going on. You don't know whether you're doing the right thing. You start stressing. You start overthinking. You start doubting. So when you're dealing with a client, it's not always the best thing to have the client buy right away, because of those two reasons. Because first, you did not build your relationship pretty good. Client is not really close to you that much as if you were. If you like some of my clients that bought right away, I don't even know much about them. It was just the deal. It came across, it happened, we closed, everything's good, I got paid, but it's not what it's not what it needs to be. It's got to be a referral. It's got to be a person who knows, who's got a strong bond that can refer business to you. So, and the other reason is that when everything happens right away, the whole transaction is a little bit tougher. So sometimes you want the transaction to fall apart, because the next time the buyer buys something, it's going to be smoother and they're going to be more confident, more happy. All comes from a place of making sure the client is always happy and making sure they refer you. Always a happy client, referrals of referrals, repeat clients. That's how you build business. So next time you work with a buyer, don't think that you want to sell it right away. Try to work a little bit longer, even on purpose. And I always say, the worst thing that can happen to a real estate agent is when the buyer buys the first house they saw. Not the buys, actually likes. That's what I was trying to say. When the buyer likes the first property you just brought them to, or just showed them, because then you have to tell them, look, this is a good property, this is a nice location, this is actually a good deal. And when they just met you, yeah, so it's a midway. It's a nice treat, I'll tell you. I'm gonna buy this 3-flat, replace one of my condos with that 3-flat. That's gonna be a good day. It's only been 5 years when I got my license, so Everything's possible. So like what I was saying, like if they just met you and that's the first property you showed and you're now saying that it's a good deal, they're gonna think that anything you show, you're gonna say it's a good deal. Which is, if you're a good agent, you're not gonna do that, but there's a lot of agents that just work for commission. You know, you don't want to be one of that. And I really like when the first property I showed to my client, I could tell him, look man, no good, nah, I wouldn't even suggest this thing, you know, like that. So they feel like, okay, this guy's on my side. So just a little perspective. Maybe you've been told a different story. I'm a guy who sold 130 houses in 2021. I think I know a thing or two. Wanted to share. All right, thanks guys.